DIVUS.
The heartbeat is now standing unwrapped in front of us, so let's have a look at it. It consists of two different devices. The one below is the switch, the one above is the manager, and together they are the DIVUS heartbeat. We recognize the manager by its three network interfaces. We don't need the serial port on the left or the USB ports on the right. And please notice, these three network interfaces are not PoE ports. Now let's start from the right. The first port is labeled DIVUS Secure Intranet, also DSI. This port is used to manage the DSI. The devices themselves will be connected to the switch, and so also the manager must be connected to the switch. To do this, we use the short violet cable. By doing that, everything I connect to the switch will automatically be part of the DSI. Normally, these will be the devices which have been integrated in the apartment, for example, DIVUS touch zones or DIVUS superiors or a KNX server. Let's move on to the second port, the residential intercom. This is a physically separated network with special settings which are intended for VoIP or SIP. To be precise, for external intercoms or external IP cameras. If I have only one outdoor station and I can connect it directly to this port, if there are more devices, I can use a second switch. In general, we recommend to set all devices on DHCP. For the residential intercom network, this has to be done on the corresponding configuration page because the DHCP server is not active in this network by default. We use the last port on the right or the first one on the left to connect our system to the internet router. This is how we connect our system, of course, to the internet on one hand and to all the other devices of the household which have some network capability. Let's now move on to the switch. We don't need the console port which is on the left. The 8 PoE ports are interesting for us, and we recognize them by the orange frame. Also the port 8, 9 and 10 may be used to connect an additional switch, or they can be used as normal network ports but without PoE. I can connect all the devices to the ports 1 to 8, for example, touch panels and visualization servers. If the switch belongs to the DSI, or external intercom and external cameras if they belong to the residential intercom network. Every connection is best made in the beginning when the heartbeat is still switched off, and only when everything is plugged on, we start the manager together with one or more switches by pushing the two power buttons on the back side of the heartbeat.
DIVUS.